Alright, hey guys, so today I'm going to be taking a look at a game called Leaving Lyndow. This is an adventure game. Sometimes I like to call them walking simulators as they mainly focus on story and there's not a whole lot of gameplay. But hopefully this will be an enjoyable experience. Before I begin, I just wanted to read the description. It says, "It's Clara's last day on the island where she grew up. She needs to complete preparations, visit her favorite places, and say her goodbyes before leaving on a journey she may not return from." So pretty interesting little story there. So let's go ahead and start a new game. I set sail today, still so much to do. Okay, so I suppose this is my room. Pretty nice looking room. Okay, so let's see what this is. Clara, congratulations on your acceptance into the Guild of Scientific Exploration. You have been appointed Junior Marine Researcher aboard a pioneering expedition into the Northern Seas. We have arranged for your crewmates to collect you at the port of Lyndow. Please ensure you have the following materials prepared prior to your departure: a spare ship uniform and a Great Voyages book, and we look forward to learning of your discoveries. All eyes on the horizon. Alright, so we're missing the ship uniform and the Great Voyages book. And here is my suitcase. I still need to pack a few more items. I think this is my uniform. Standard issue guild uniform. Alright, got that. So now I just need to find the book. And we can just like go through and look at some of the things in our room. Let's pull back the curtains. Wow, this is a pretty big house. Pretty interesting. Let's see what this is. I'm going to miss little cousin Toma. He's so sweet. Cousin's painting. I like this little banner. Alright, so it looks like we live on an island surrounded by water. Let's see what this is. There once was a girl who stared at the sea and took notes on fancy anemones. She studied the water and chased down the otters. The girl researched many neat things. One day the girl will sail out on her own in a big wooden ship that she calls her home. She'll go to new lands and sleep in the sands while she researches many neat things. Sorry for how terrible this poem is, but I think it suits you. Love, Jacob. I wish you could come on the expedition with me, but it's not meant to be. Alright, let's go ahead and leave the room. So far, I have to say, like, the graphics look really nice. The lighting and the detail looks really, really good. Especially, like, the windows. Like, look at this window. Not used to seeing, like, windows have this much detail. Like, the stained glass windows. Alright, so here's a room here. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. At least not what I can see. So we'll go ahead and go downstairs. Can you imagine having to climb a ladder to get upstairs every time? Well, I guess it's like, I guess it's a staircase. This is a really nice house. I might not ever get to see this view again. Like, every window seems to have, like, some, like, stained glass detail to it. Pretty interesting. Alright, so let's go ahead and find what we need to find. I'm writing a final time to express my resentment of this decision. Clara is still a child. Why are we letting her choose a path that might destroy both her and our family? Have you really considered the risks of the expedition? Are you even concerned for the safety of your own daughter? Stop her from doing this before it's too late. Concerned, your brother. Alright, so that was from my uncle, and that was supposed to be for my mother. And then here's a book here, Great Voyages. The seas of the north are widely unexplored. Researchers predict these waters are expansive, and small expeditions have revealed numerous islands filled with diverse life and communities. Due to the unpredictable and violent nature of these waters, many exploration ships have been lost while attempting to form new contacts and carry out scientific research. Alright, so we found the book. Let's see if there's anything else in this room. I guess we'll go over here. Let's see, anything? There's a picture. Alright, I wonder if Dad would have been proud of me. Or I wonder if Dad would be proud of me. Here's the attic pull rod. Attic pull rod. Okay, so that must be for the attic. Let's go upstairs and see if we can't find the attic hatch. I think it's in this room. Yep, there it is. This is pretty cool. Like, being up here. It's awesome. It's like a third floor. Okay. A mixture of ginger and peppermint. It works well though. Seasick preventer. I hope I develop sea lungs, but this will have to do in the meantime. Alright, cool. Such an interesting house. I mean, personally, I really like just looking around and just looking at all the details. Like, even these, like, little windows, just, like, look at all the cracks and stuff. It just looks neat. Alright, so let's go downstairs, and then I guess we'll talk to our mother, who seems to be cooking. Something here. Shady in post, Lyndow rebuilds, mudslide devastates buildings, but not spirits. Alright, I'm not going to read everything. Talk to mother. Good morning, dear. I made you a basket of treats to take on your trip. They won't last long, but I hope they remind you of home. She looks kind of creepy, in my opinion. Why does she have, like, such big ears? Oh, and I remembered how sick you get on those canoes. I can only imagine what you'll be like on the expedition. I know we have bottles of seasickness reliever. I know we have bottles of seasickness reliever around here somewhere. I already found a bottle in the attic. Oh, good. Your father always needed it too. I don't want you to be sick all over your new friends. Alright, so that's pretty much everything to do in the house. So let's go ahead and leave. I can't leave without my suitcase. Oh, oops. Forgot to get my suitcase. I need to pack the book that I found earlier. I guess I can close that. I'll get by with only what I've... Wait. I'll get by with only what I put in this trunk. Makes me wonder about why I have so much stuff in this room. I'm sure I would be like that too. If I had to go somewhere, like a long journey or whatever, like if I had to leave my room for like many months, I would feel like, wow, I have so much stuff in my room and I'm only taking so little. Because I have a ton of stuff in my room. Like, there's no way I would take like any of it. Just like my computer, and that's probably it. Maybe a console. Okay, so let's leave. Walk in the forest, visit Uncle's farm, visit the tea house, stay here. I guess we'll go in the forest. Need to clear my head. Oh wow. As you can see, this game has some pretty amazing graphics. And personally, I think it's even more amazing because this game is only 350 megabytes, and usually games that look this good are much greater in size. But this game looks really nice, like really nice. Before I go, I just wanted to turn back and show you guys. That's where I came from. That's the house I was in. it's freaking huge. I don't know why anyone would want to leave that. That is a mansion. But yeah, we're just going to take a walk through the woods, do a little bit of exploring. So I'm playing as Clara, and she's going on an expedition, and she's leaving home, and she may never come back. And she's kind of like saying her goodbyes. Here is some butterflies. Ooh, look at that. And just look at how beautiful this looks. It looks amazing. Very, very cinematic experience. It just looks gorgeous. I could just stare at that for a long while. Let's go in here. Our hideout. Beware, do not fall in. We might not be able to save you. Danger. Treasure hunters only. Bring your own tools. The Wall of Treasures. Alright, so this looks like somewhere where she played when she was younger. Rania was always a pretty good artist. Old drawing. Alright, looks like they just like dug this up and are looking for old treasures. Pretty cool. Man. Looks awesome. I want to go over here. There's some... I don't know what these are. Looks like chimes. This has been here for as long as I remember. How many different songs has it sung? Play the chimes? That's pretty cool. Okay, I don't know how to get out of this. It's not letting me get out. How did that song Dad taught me go again? Wait, I have to copy that? Alright, so that's the first note. I think that's the second note. Let me hear it one more time. Oh, I got it. Okay. Achievement unlocked. I'm surprised I got that. I was kind of just guessing. This was the shell of just a baby one. The grown ones were huge, as big as you are, Clara. The entire beach was covered in these critters. It looked like the land itself was moving. Alright, I guess that was some sort of flashback. Alright, I guess we'll just keep on going. I mean, it's kind of crazy to me how good this game looks, just for being like a simple little adventure game. It makes you wonder like what this game could have been if there was more to it. Looks great though. Like they put a lot of work into this environment. Alright, let's see what's over here. Oops. Okay, there we go. Oh, it looks like I'm having a dream. Uh-oh. Sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Oh no. So I guess one of our fears is that the ship may crash. And then they'll all die. And I'm walking very slowly. I can't go any faster than this. I don't know about you guys, but every time like I start a level on like any game, I always like look behind me. I'm always curious to know what's behind me. Alright, looks like I was dreaming. And we're back to heaven. Okay, I guess we'll just keep on going along our path. I think stopping at all these places are optional. We spent so many nights sleeping under the stars. I used to pretend that each tiny light was an island in the massive black sea. Should have brought this cup back in. I guess Mom hasn't missed it all these years. Alright, so I guess we're just going to be exploring this island. So the next place is Lyndow. Visit Uncle's farm. Change isn't always easy. Oh wow. This place looks pretty amazing. It reminds me of a place in Fable. Maybe Fable 2? I can't quite remember, but this place looks pretty familiar to me. Alright, I guess we'll go in this house. So this is Uncle's house. The Botanist's Guide to Eastshade. Alright, I'm not gonna read everything like I said. Brother, I understand... Hold on, let me turn down the volume a little bit. It's really loud on my end. Okay, here we go. I understand your concerns, and do not assume that I don't share them. However, I cannot summon any sympathy for your behavior towards Clara. Does she really deserve the guilt you put upon her just as she reaches the biggest hurdle of her life? The choice is not mine or yours to make. And I can't talk right now. And this decision doesn't affect you alone. Try to consider Clara's happiness for once. Think of what she is experiencing right now. You're only losing her proximity for a few years. Be careful that you don't also lose her love and trust. Your sister. Alright, what is this? I've never met anyone who likes bloomsack tea more than Uncle. Oh, wow, he just popped out of nowhere. Claire, I wasn't expecting you so early. You haven't found anything interesting, I hope. Just some old musty books. You and Mother have been talking about me. We have. The idea of you leaving us hasn't been easy for me to understand, and the fact that it's such a dangerous journey only makes it more confusing for me. Haven't you ever wanted to explore the world? Of course not. I love my place here. There's plenty to do. Why would I sacrifice my safety for something completely unknown? There's more to life than following routines. Making discoveries is a reward in itself. Yes, there are unfortunate accidents too, sailing about in the northern seas of all places. Have you even considered that you may not survive this? The Academy has prepared me for the journey. You have no idea what this expedition will hold. You've read books at your academy, perhaps you've heard some tales, but you don't know what you're doing. Just as your father didn't know what he was doing until it was too late, and now look where he is, at the bottom of the sea, and that's what he deserves for his recklessness. I'm sorry, Clara, that was uncalled for. You know I loved him dearly. Alright, so it looks like your father was an explorer and he apparently has died. Accidents can happen anywhere. Of course. I only worry that this will be the last time I see you. I wish I could convince you that life here is just as exciting as anywhere else, that there's really nothing so great about the rest of the world, but I see you know your desires. I'll stay safe, Uncle. I hope you do, Clara. Send word to us when you can. We'll be thinking of you. Alright, so that's Uncle. There's a little boy over here. Let's go see what he's talking about. Or what he's doing. Toma. All these characters look very strange. They're like all bald and have these giant ears. My dad says you're going to crash your boat in the ocean, and then you'll sink to the bottom. Luckily, I'm a fantastic swimmer, but you can't swim all the way home from the ocean, right? No, but I have a very good captain. Has your captain ever crashed in the ocean? Never. I only sail with the very best. Really? So you don't think you're going to die? Of course not, Toma. Okay, but look, my boat's crashed in a storm and all the passengers fell overboard. Now they're lost at sea. That's unlucky. Should we rescue them? Yes, there are 4 passengers missing. We need to find them. Alright, so he's just like playing pretend with these ships here. And it looks like there's a bunch of like little toys that we have to find, the passengers. I played this part before, so I know where they all are. These little, I don't know what you would call them, little, like corn people. Or like straw. I don't know what you call them. Corn stalk. When I was little, I accidentally stepped on a bloomsack sapling. Uncle didn't allow me back on the farm for a long time. Man, your uncle sounds like a jerk. Accidentally stepped on a plant and he doesn't allow you back for a super long time. Like, what the heck? Alright, so there's one more. I think it's over here. Yep. Got him. They all survived. Thanks for helping me, Clara. Good thing they all know how to swim. Don't die, okay? I won't, I promise. See you later. Alright, there's a shovel. So many summers spent with this old shovel. Goodbye, shovel. I can't say I'll miss you. There's another character over here. I guess we should talk to them before we leave. Can we? No, I guess not. I guess they don't want to talk to me. So where do we go from here? It looks like there's no clear way out. So I guess we just have to go back through the fence that we came from. I heard this game is very short as well, so we may be getting close to the end. Visit the tea house. If you're wondering, this game just came out today, February 8th. My last goodbyes. This is the tea house. This is a very interesting tea house. This looks like a bar, but a very cool looking bar. This is awesome looking. I've heard music is legendary. If only he were coming a week earlier. Yuri the Bard. Are we back at the castle? I guess we are. I can talk to this guy.
Akne.
Oh, that's Jacob. That's the guy who wrote that note before. I guess he's like your lover. Hi, Clara. I hope I'm not crashing your celebrations. I wanted to part with you as friends. Last time we met was too sad for such an exciting time in your life. I made this journal for you. I know how quickly you will fill them and thought you could use an extra. I know how quickly you fill them, and okay. I read that kind of wrong, but he's giving me a journal. It's beautiful. Remember when we first met? You were doing a study on anemones? You thought I was a lab underclassman and had me take notes for you on your findings. You were so enthusiastic about your work. It even got me interested. I didn't tell you that I wasn't part of the program until you finished your study. They were awful notes, but I still have them. I still can't believe you stuck with the study. I never doubted you'd achieve your goals with the Academy. You're one of the most determined people I've ever met. I'm glad I had the chance to know you. We made a great team. I'm sorry it had to end this way. I'll be back one day. Oh no, don't think of it like that. This is your adventure. There's no need to waste it by longing for the future or for other paths you could have taken. It's easy to see that this is your dream. I'm just glad to watch you set off and live it. Take care. Maybe our paths will cross one day. I hope so. It's kind of funny because all the characters have their mouths hidden, and I've noticed a lot of indie games do that, and they do that so that they don't have to animate the mouths move. It's just kind of like a lazy way for developers to get by not having to animate the mouths. Kind of interesting though. Get some bloom select. Unique taste to that one, wouldn't you say? Oh wait, it's changing like my color scheme. Oh wow. What in the world? Whoa. This is not just tea. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm done with her. Is this the normal graphics? Oh crap, I'm getting like... Oh. This can't be healthy. Miss, I think you've had quite enough. Alright, I think this is the normal graphics, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Alright, there's probably something up here, maybe. Yep. Jacob's desk. Whoa. Oh, look at this. This is kind of cool. Oh, this is awesome. Whoa. That's cool. Like with the analog stick, I can like move him around. And I can also push him around. This is cool. This is really cool. I was not expecting this. Someone needs to make a game just about this. I think this is the most enjoyable thing I've experienced so far. Being able to just like rotate the analog stick and have them like rotate around in a circle or wherever I choose to go. Pretty awesome. Ooh, okay, having a little bit too much fun with this. That's pretty cool. I want one of these. Like, I don't know, that'd be awesome to have like in like a living room or something, just to play with. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, let's leave. I think we're done here. I haven't quite said all my goodbyes yet. Who am I supposed to say goodbye to? Oh, this guy? Ah, there's the great explorer making her farewells to all the lovely folk not clever enough to go on their own expeditions. I learned my position fairly. I haven't known you to speak so unkindly. Kindness comes to me more slowly today. I truly thought that I would be picked for the expedition. All the tests, all those nights of research, the endless planning and preparing, I've never worked so hard in my life. How could it all be for nothing? I know I shouldn't dwell on it. You worked hard too, and you do deserve the opportunity in the guild, my friend. You can always apply for the next journey. It's true, but I felt so confident about the exam we took. I was sure there was nothing I could do better. Keep training. I know you'll get there. Thanks, Clara. It means a lot to know you think that. With any luck, I'll be setting off on my own journey by the time you come home. I hope so. Enjoy your journey. I know you're going to do an excellent job. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, was that the last guy? Nope. How many people do I have to talk to? You, nope. How about this? Oh, there's Rania. I guess that was your childhood friend who like dug up those rocks in that hut. Clara, I can't believe the day is finally here. This is so exciting. The beginning of your new life is a great Great explorer. Think of it. In just 3 years, you might have discovered entire new civilizations. And imagine the advancements you'll make to science. You give me too much credit. Not at all. You've got what it takes to be a great explorer. They'll sing songs about you, I'm sure of it. I'll miss your utter confidence in me. Do you remember that fort we used to play in, out in the forest? All of our stuff is still there. Yes, I went out there last night. I was in the fort thinking about your expedition and all the amazing things you're going to see. And then I heard the most beautiful drumming. It sounded so triumphant. It was like the prelude of your life as an explorer. Try not to let you down. You won't. Come on, let's enjoy your final day. And remember to visit us once you become the greatest discoverer on the seas. Okay, I think that's the last person. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. Go to the docks. Okay, this should be the last and final area. Probably the end of the game. It's almost time. Typically, adventure games are relatively short. At least for the most part. I mean, some are pretty long, but most are pretty short, but just well put together little stories. Lyndow construction has come a long way in the last few weeks. Should I talk to that guy? I guess I should. Who? Are you from Nava? Did you go to the academy? Wow, a lot of my friends moved to Nava after the mudslide. My dad says Lyndow's port is safer though, so we're staying. Is this where the mudslide happened? No, it was over that hill. It's too dangerous to go there now. It's a really old stinky town anyway, and now it's in the river. The new town will be way cooler, but still probably not as cool as Nava. Alright, so it looks like they're building a new village here. There's like a mudslide somewhere. I like these little roads, little planks in the ground. I wonder if we can go over here. No. These worthless workers, they can't do anything right. What happened to your face? Look at his eyes. Since when did you Navy and foreigners become... When did you... I can't say these words. Since when did you Navy and foreigners become so insolent? Ah, of course. How silly of me. You've always been disgustingly insolent. Who are you supposed to be anyway? I'm set for deployment with the Exploration Guild. Ah, I never would have guessed. Your trunk is so shabby that I've taken you for a vagabond. It's a shame how far the guild's standards have fallen. Anyhow, I won't be distracted by you any longer. Another moment without my supervision and these imbeciles will butcher my designs. Alright, so they're building that. Man, this game looks awesome. I guess I'll talk to this guy. You must be Junior Researcher Clara. I'm Captain Greta of the ES Intrepid. We've heard great things about you from the Academy. I look forward to having you aboard. Are you ready to leave? Yes, very good. We'll be boarding shortly. The bell will soon sound. Do I have to talk to more people? I guess I have to talk to everyone here before the bell sounds. You can play too if you want. I want to play. What is she doing? What's the goal of the game? Oh, you just hit the ball on there? Oops. Overthrew it. Try this again. That doesn't count. Too close. Okay, so you have to stand behind the line and throw the ball and hit the goalpost? Nice one. That was it? I'm gonna do this a couple more times. There might be an achievement for doing this a number of times. Oops, I keep overshooting it. Oops. Did that count? This game is odd. What is this? Oh. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points. Pretty good. I can get way more though. Okay, there's probably an achievement for getting 10 points. Should I try it? I guess I should. Give me the ball. Where's the ball? Oh, crap. Oh, there we go. I'm cheating now. 17 points. Achievement. How do you get so good at this game? Okay, I got an achievement. Sweet. I'm happy. I like that they put all these like little mini games in the game. Little mini things to do. I wonder if I can go talk to that guy. Nope. Oh, I was like climbing. That's weird. Okay, I guess I'll go to the boat now. I might need to go talk to those people up there. I guess I should. Yeah, I guess we'll talk to him. I mean, it's an adventure game. You're supposed to talk and like find out a lot of the lore. That's what adventure games are all about. Oh, Claire, it's finally time. Oh, that's my mother. When you were little, we thought you'd never leave home. You were so happy to stay in bed all day, drawing, playing with your toys, listening to stories. A few years later, everything changed. We could hardly get you to stay still for a few minutes. All of life was exciting for you. Every speck of dirt and puddle of water was like a universe filled with unexplored wonders. That was when I knew there was no way you were going to be able to stay home and resist the mysteries of the world. And look at you now. You can't believe how proud and excited I am for you. You'll be okay without me? Would you be just fine? Aside from missing you every day, I'm more worried about what you'll do without me around to hassle you into good health. Are you worried I'll die? Claire, whether we live our lives or avoid them, our time still comes. I'm going to miss you and worry about you, but I'm not going to wish that you stayed here because you were scared of a little risk. Thank you for everything. You deserve it, Claire. Alright, so I think I talked to pretty much everyone. Now it's time to leave and I guess beat the game. Really nice little story. Just a story about a girl who's setting off for an adventure. Oh, the bell rang. Time to go. I'll take a screenshot of this boat. There we go. I can't walk any faster than this. I'm walking so freaking slowly. All aboard. A lot of apples. Achievement unlocked. Set sail. And it's probably going to be game over. Yep. Really nice little enjoyable experience. I mean, they put a lot of work into the graphics. And the story was quite nice. Not a whole lot to it, but it was pretty nice. It's almost time. Game over. Yep, pretty short game. Let me see how much this game costs. This game costs $4, so it's relatively cheap, and the soundtrack is free if you guys were interested in the soundtrack. But yeah, pretty enjoyable game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I guess that's all I have to say. Good graphics, good lighting, pretty good story. I wish there was more to do. I did like the little mini games tossed in here and there. The little marble thing spinning around the bowl, that was cool. I don't know why, but that just interested me so much. Wasn't expecting to find like a physics like type of game in this adventure game. And the other things were kind of cool too, like finding the little toys, and the other one, the last one, which was playing the little ball game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Not a whole lot to this game, but yeah, enjoyable. Oh, the chimes. Yeah, the chimes were kind of cool too. The little like song thing. But yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching. If you want to check out this game, I'll leave a link in the description below. It's called Leaving Lyndow. And yeah, have a nice day.